my.
Welcome to Hawaii. Welcome
thank
to
you so
UH.
much. Oh my goodness. It's
Stories. Good, good.
드디어 이덕희 소장님과
no
만났네요.
idea. It's like what your work has done has made such a huge difference in my family. Can you believe it?
What?
And you have the most
I'm
amazing
glad
place here.
that I did some help to you and other people too. So okay.
You've done it's like
그동안 전하고 싶었던 감사 인사를 쏟아내며 이동하는데요. 하와이 한인 이민사 연구의 중심지인 이곳에서 30년 가까이 이민사를 정리해온 이덕희 소장님. 각종 자료를 수집해 하와이 독립운동사를 널리 알렸죠.
But I wanted to find maybe you knew something more about the activities taking place here in Hawaii where he might have popped up because he was involved with the Korean Revolutionary Party.
그러기 위해선 수많은 자료를 검토해야 하는데요. 모래사장에서 바늘을 찾는 것처럼 쉽지 않은 작업. 과연 신을로 선생의 기록은 어디에 남아 있을까요? 한참 동안 자료를 살펴본 끝에
Sinullo. He was in Kaului, $2,000.
Oh, this is
$2.
1919. It was right there. Shouldn't know.
1919년도 자료에서 발견된 외할아버지의 이름 신을노 선명하게 남아 있습니다.
Oh man, this is the first entry I've ever seen. So that does show back to 1919 he was making contributions. That's all new.
He was like 25 years old.
Mm-hmm. Amazing.
Sinullo. Sinullo. Sinullo.
How do you do that so fast?
1919년에 시작해 1945년에 이르기까지 지속적으로 독립운동 자금을 지원한 신을로 선생. 그를 비롯해 많은 이민자들은 피땀 흘려 번 돈을 독립운동 자금으로 기꺼이 내놓았죠. 십시일반 모은 그 자금은 독립운동가들의 의거 활동과 대한민국 임시정부 지원에 쓰이며 세계에 독립의 필요성을 알렸습니다.
That's huge.
글렌에게 꼭 보여주고 싶은 게 있는 이덕희 소장님인데요.
Wow. This is special. Holy mackerel.
이 커다란 상자 속에 뭐가 있는 걸까요?
Wow. Look at this. And we see flags all the time. They just print them.
Early on, I mean, there is no paper, print or anything like that. So a woman had to sew.
바로 한인 여성들이 만든 태극기인데요. 한 땀 한 땀 바느질로 새겨 넣은 독립의 의지. 모든 이민자가 머나먼 이국에서도 조국의 독립을 염원했던 겁니다.
Whenever it's a patriotic activity, patriotic behavior or anything, you think of fundraising and, you know that. But actually, making the national flag, which was not even common to them, only few people were recognized as the National Foundation patriots. But what I'm saying is, the original who settled in Honolulu, they're all patriots. They're all the national founding patriots.
미처 몰랐던 이민자들의 독립운동 이야기를 들은 글렌. 그들이 하와이에 첫 발을 내디뎠던 호놀룰루 항구로 향했습니다.
Crossing across the ocean, 15 days at sea to come here to Honolulu. Wow. It must be just like, whoa, look at this. So I can't imagine, but I'm sure all the settlers felt that way. They had no idea what lay ahead of them. It was just an unknown territory.
설렘과 두려움을 안고 미지의 땅에 발을 디뎠을 한인들. 몸은 비록 멀어졌지만 그들의 마음은 늘 조국을 향해 있었습니다. 머나먼 이국 땅에서조차 잊을 수 없었던 조국의 독립. 한인 이민자들이 있던 그 자리에 서서 그들의 헌신을 가슴 깊이 새겨봅니다. 다음 날 왠지 좋은 일이 일어날 것 같은 날인데요. 글렌이 오늘 찾은 곳은 하와이 최초의 항일 민족단체 한인 합성협회가 있던 곳입니다. 하와이에서 최초로 대형 태극기가 개양된 곳이죠. 독립운동의 정신이 살아있는 의미 있는 장소에서 글렌은 특별한 만남을 가질 예정입니다. 바로 가족 모임을 준비한 건데요. 이분은 위패 공환식에 참석했던 살로메 이모의 아들 베런입니다.
There's a lot of I mean,
잠시 후 식당에 또 다른 가족이 등장했는데요.
oh my goodness, oh my goodness, can you believe this? Oh my goodness,
Oh my goodness.
can you believe it?
No. All of this is so unreal.
Yes, it is
I
unreal.
don't know exactly what's going on.
It's okay, it's okay.
I'm trying to see if I can recognize Carol in
Can
you.
you see Carol and me?
Well, sort of. And your father, of course, but yeah.
Talking about the story.
외할아버지 덕분에 한국에서 경험한 일을 나누고 싶은 글렌.
And he bought a picture bride. She came, and so on Samyeojeol, on this day, March 1st of this year, they had a big ceremony.
This is in Korea.
In Korea,
In Korea.
at the university. It was a packed auditorium,
Oh.
and this is the award.
가족들을 위해 건국 훈장도 가져왔죠.
This Kongu Kojang is the highest level.
Oh my.
I know, my is the word I said when I saw that too. Oh my!
Oh.
This is.
Oh my.
보고 있어도 믿기지 않는 아버지의 이야기.
Of course you can. This is our family, family history.
이모 캐서린은 지금 어떤 마음일까요?
What do you think?
Overwhelmed. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's
설명할 수 없는 감정에 쉽게 말을 잇지 못합니다.
so this medal was presented from the Korean government
Yes.
for my father.
Yes, this is for your father because of his service to the nation. It's the Medal
I
of
can't
Honor.
believe
It's the Medal of
I can't
Honor.
believe what my father did, you know.
Yeah.
He never did anything as far as I know. He just
I know.
walked around the house and whistled at the yard and did some gardening.
Yeah.
But of course he had that furniture store, you know.
Yeah.
He had that business, but now I'm 96 years old and I come into all of this and it's like, what? What is all of this all about anyway? You know, it's hard to grasp all of this.
It's hard to believe. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, for us Asian Americans, you know, we're always caught between two worlds. You know, so we're some circles we're never American enough,
And I'm never.
and then if we go back to Asia, we're never Asian enough.
Right.
And so, you know, being able to straddle those two things, it's a great thing.
I am happy that you went there because otherwise
We
this
wouldn't
wouldn't
know.
have
I know.
known. And then just to know that our family can now know this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it sort of helps us to understand our past and our present, like where we came from.
Yeah.
다시 연결된 가족들, 잊지 못할 오늘을 기록해 봅니다.
Wait, you're not in it?
I'm in it.
글렌이 자신의 뿌리를 궁금해하지 않았다면 몰랐을 이야기. 외할아버지로부터 시작된 뿌리 깊은 가족의 이야기죠. 어쩌면 가족 모두가 알고 싶었을 그 이야기를 밤이 깊도록 나눠봅니다.
Well, you know, it's funny. So I came here to review my grandfather, and so my focus is on my grandfather, and who's passed away now some years ago. But there's a whole family here that because I lived in New York that I never connected with. I didn't really know, and so in this journey we had the opportunity to meet family that I never met before. When Salome sent me a text message the other day, she said to me, before they move on, let's make sure to keep that connection going. So she's been really big on building up the family and keeping it connected. And I realized that's part of my job as well too, to keep everyone plugged in. We live our lives in this little bubble sometimes, and everyone's somewhere out there. But actually, when you're family, you want to reconnect with them. You want to establish that connection, and I know that that's one of my goals moving forward too.